Company in Shelby.
Welcome back to Veterans Field at Keeter Stadium. Kevin Hastings and Dan Greer here witnessing and calling the game. 8-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Post 82 leads Burke County in game 1 of 5 in the Area 4 round 1 playoffs. Swinging foul ball. Strike one. That was way out in front of Dan. Might have hit him. It did hit him on the foul ball. That thing could have hit him in the shoulder if he wouldn't have swung at it.
He's shaking it off.
In the fourth, it's Union County 17, Kings Mountain 1.
Did you hear that?
17-1.
Wow. Kings Mountain.
You're getting and you're the higher seeded team there. I don't know.
There's a ground ball. Ballwood by everybody over at first. And
that's got to be a base
14,
hit.
Peyton Moore will reach. I think they'll call it a hit. We'll see. Yep, they do. 7th hit of the ball game for Burke. Burke has out-hit this Shelby team 7-6, but they're down 8-0. One of your fun, weird baseball stats. We've had all kinds of weird stats lately. Philip Black, sidearm breaking ball on the inside corner, and I tell you, I used to throw that pitch. Right-handers can't hit it. It's nasty. Outside. It'll be 1-1.
I became a sidearm pitcher in Little League and Pony League play. You come off that sidearm and lean a little bit towards third, and you run those batters out of the batter's box on the right side.
I could throw it directly overhanded and side. I throw them both, and I threw 4 pitches overhanded and sidearm. So I had 8 pitches, actually. Line back to Philip Black on the ground. Could get 2-0, and they miss it, and this ball's going to squirt into center field. And instead of a double play, Dan, to end the inning, to get 2 outs in the inning, now they have first and third, no outs.
That'll be an error on the
second baseman.
On the second baseman on Kel.
I think Kel was covering.
Next up will be number
It
1,
was.
Avery Lale.
Looked like it, and it might have been even kind of a little bit confusing, folks. If you're just tuning in, Brock Melton has been taken out of the game because he was hit by Bradley Evans' line drive when he was in third base foul territory, and they brought in Cody Kale. So maybe a little communication problem out there at second. But as soon as if we hear anything on Brock Melton, also, folks, we'll let you know. Swing and a miss. First pitch now to number 1. This is the 9-hitter, Avery Lale. So that's how important that out was right there, Dan. I mean, you get a double play there, and now you got your 9-hitter with 2 outs. Instead, there's no outs in first and third, and your 9-hitters up. Can't believe 8-0 game. I was about to say, can't believe we hadn't seen a bunt, but
but that was a perfect double play ball, really.
Oh yeah, line chopper back to the pitcher. It should have been an easy double play. Called strike 1-2, a little low. Burke County fans not in favor. Let's see if we got some trickery here. I think I saw a secret signal to the first base. Nope, did not see a secret signal. Watching the third base coach, I thought I saw something. He was going to maybe try one of those Bobby Dale Reynolds trap plays. Here's a shallow fly ball to center, and it's going to get down. Hastings with the gun to the plate, almost throws him out, and the first run of the ball game will be scored by Burke County. Hastings the other night hosed somebody to end the inning at Cherville, and he came up throwing there, but good speed from the runner got him out. As long as he left on time, we don't want to check on that. Now, the other night we also had a runner leave early. Shelby did.
So runners now at first and second run in with nobody out. And top of the order up, Kevin.
So, yeah, this is – and Shelby's been out hit, folks, so just because it's 8-1, don't think that Philip Black is just mowing them down here. I mean, it's been really, really a defensive effort from post 82. Black pops it up. We'll see if he stays in for the infield fly. And they are going to call it. Infield fly has been called. So the batter's out, and that is going to keep runners at first and second. Infield fly rule for you rookies out there. Runners on first and second and less than 2 outs. Or bases loaded if you want that too. But you got to have runners on at least first and second and less than 2 outs. Pop up inside the infield. Batter automatically out. That one actually got into the outfield a little bit. That is allowed as long as the majority of the actual play happens in the infield. And the infielder makes the play as well on the pop-up. First pitch inside, ball to number 20, Wyatt Fleming. I don't think Fleming's got a hit today. I think he's over, right?
Fleming has a hit. Yeah, he had bases last time. He's 1 for 2.
And there's a deep drive left field into the graveyard. Does anybody ever go down there and hunt for balls, or is there just about 1,500 baseballs down there?
I think all the snakes down there eat them. I don't know.
They could pay one person to sit over there and just go get them. I'm sure it'd be worth it. Those baseballs aren't cheap. Pitch called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Shelby in bad need of a double play here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside 2-2 to Fleming. Fleming, the center fielder. And he has done well, just to say the least, in center field tonight. Made a amazing catch earlier. Almost had 2 amazing catches as he bobbled a Jackson Mims fly ball.
The eliminated score after 4 is the Gaston Braves 9, Rutherford County 2.
Gaston Braves leading Rutherford County 9-2 after 4. That's Gaston, number 1 seeded team in the East and overall, actually, in Area 4.
Yeah, they didn't get beat in Area 4 baseball, 14-0 on the season. A little unfair to the teams in the West. They had to play 18 conference games instead of the 14, right?
Yes.
Here's the 2-2 pitch from Black. Popped up. Should land right on our heads. Close. Couldn't quite tell.
And by the way, 2 teams that we mentioned earlier, Haywood County and Newton Conover, were not allowed in the playoffs. And as he fouls the next pitch off. But Haywood County had to forfeit their 10 wins because they had an ineligible player.
From the Dominican Republic.
And one of Shelby's losses was to Dominican Republic. Next pitch is called out. He's called a strike for an out. But no, to Haywood County, and Shelby got that win back.
Yep. So I was laughing at Dustin Jones there, Dan. Did you see him?
No.
We thought it was 3 outs, and he rolled the ball back out there.
Whoa. Shelby now 27-1 though.
Yeah. And I was at the Haywood game they got beat.
Yeah, that was a tough game.
Or Henderson. I might have been at both of them. I think I was at both games they got beat.
You may not allowed to be back.
Well, if they come back here, I know I'm not allowed back.
We'll keep you north of Waco.
Cherville's taking a 6-0 lead against Lincoln County. That series is a 4 and a 5 seed. Lincoln County made it to the state last year, did pretty well, but without. Last year they had 2 stud pitchers. This year with only 1. They've kind of fell back to the group.
Coach Bolick's still in charge over there, right?
Absolutely.
Bruce Bolick.
So that series is actually a toss-up. It was a toss-up last year. It went 5 games, and then Black's going to hit a batter now. So bases loaded as he hits Zimmerman, who's already had 2 hits off of him. Let's see if we get any action from Shelby dugout, and we don't. There's no one warming up. There's no coaches coming out. So, Phillip, you're on your own, buddy. Should have been out of this inning a long time ago, too.
That double play should have been a double play a little bit earlier.
Easy double play. Had some communication problems out at second with Cody Kell and Chandler Young. And part of it, we think, because Kell just got put in there after the Brock Melton injury. And if we hear anything, folks, we'll let you know. Hopefully Melton don't show back up at the ballpark in a cast. That's what that's what we don't want. We've got a pitch hitter here, Dan, number 9, Ray Pierce. He's the one that's been warming up in the bullpen, so I would imagine He may even come in to pitch here in a minute.
Well, he's batting for Eggers, so I'm sure he will be.
Okay. So we should see Pierce on the mound after this inning. Or after this half inning. Here's the pitch from Black. Breaking ball. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 8-1. Shelby leads over Burke County. Shelby's been out hit 8-6 though, and have an 8-1 lead. There's the foul back to the screen. Kind of weird though, Dan, putting in the pinch hitter as a pitcher for you never see that. You know what I mean? As the pitcher pitch hits.
Now Pierce also plays third base. Could be a change there too. You never know.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that'll do it here in the top of the 5th inning.
But they pick up 1 run, Burke County does, on 1, 2, 3 hits. There's 1 Shelby error and 3 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th on the Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard. We're halfway through here, and Shelby County by a score of 8-1 on Big O Country and KTCBroadcasting.com.
We all hear about how good the barbecue is in Lexington, Greensboro, and in eastern North Carolina. But here in Cleveland County, we all know that the best barbecue is here. At Austin Bridges Barbecue, Kent and Linda Bridges and their family make sure the staple of their restaurant is the best barbecue. Your choice, pork, beef, or chicken, plus delicious sides, such as slaw, beans, fries, and hush puppies. The best since Alston and Mabel opened in 1955. Austin Bridges Barbecue, 620 Grover Street, right here in Shelby.
Coming July 2nd to Veterans Field at Keeter Stadium, it's USA taking on Chinese Taipei, and tickets are now on sale. The top 24 collegiate players from both the United States and Chinese Taipei will meet July 2nd at Veterans Field at Keeter Stadium. General admission tickets are just $5. Don't miss out on this special event. And don't forget, tickets are now on sale for the American Legion Baseball World Series, August 14 through 19. General admission tickets are $35 for all 15 games. For more information, go to AmericanLegionWorldSeries.com or call 704-466-3103.
Welcome back to Veterans Field at Keeter Stadium, where we got a pitching change. Ray Pierce in for Noah Eggers. And Dan, do you have Eggers' stat line together yet?
I'll get that in just a second, but this is the Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen for Burke County as Pierce comes in. Played his ball. Let's see, where did he play? He played at Drone High School.
Senior.
He was a senior. He planned to go to Catawba Valley Community College to play this coming year.
We were just talking a minute ago, it's just weird seeing, he came into pitch and he came into hit. Usually, Major League Baseball, you never see it. The actual pitcher that's come in and pitch hit, and he hit for the number 4 hitter. So, I mean, you're taking out of apparently a good hitter, right, to put in another hitter, when you could have just brought the pitcher in a different spot in the lineup, maybe in the 9th hole, brought Pierce in. But I'm not the coach for East Burke, so no amount to question.
Well, Tom Brown is, but this is Burke County.
Oh, okay. I said East Burke. Tom Brown is the
football.
coach.
That's football. Sorry.
Yeah,
I had to do that.
Just a weird substitution altogether. As you just don't see the number 4 hitter get pinch hit and taken out for no reason much.
Mm-mm.
So, first pitch in to Kale is a ball 1.
Kale grounded out his first time up back in the 3rd inning.
There's a base hit center field for Kale. Lead off the inning. So Shelby leads 8-1 on the scoreboard. They trail 8-7 in the hits department. That's going to bring up Dustin Jones, number 9 hitter and catcher. May see a bunt here. We'll see what Shelby decides to do. Here's the line of the pitch. Jones swings and he hit down the line. This may be trouble. It could be 2, possibly 3. Nope. He's going to hold up as the right fielder made a great play to cut it off. The ball just sit and stop, Dan. Looked like a sand wedge hitting the grass out there. It didn't move.
But Brock Melton, Cody Kell kept running. He ends up at third.
Yeah, so I thought he was going to score easily when that ball took off. I guess it just hung up in there enough to allow the outfielder to get over there. I apologize for that, folks. I thought it was an easy double, maybe triple, and the right fielder did a great job cutting that off. So Jackson Mims now up first and third, no outs. Who's the guy that yells here all the time, Dan? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Shelby's got a super fan. And they don't even need coaches in the dugouts to tell the players what to do because he takes care of it, don't he?
Yeah, he does. Eggers, by the way, I'll give it the info on him in just a moment.
Jackson Mims, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a baby. Nope, it's floating, and it's caught by the right fielder. It's initially come off the bat like a rocket. And it just stayed up in there almost like a softball. It just kind of floated up in there till never came down, and the right fielder makes the play 1 out away. They're going to bring up Jay Siegel, the number 2 hitter today. What has he done so far?
He has hit by a pitch twice and flied to center.
He's not having a good day as far as
but he scored
pain-wise. Yeah. Here's the line on the pitch. Siegel with a big cut. Swing and a miss.
Eggers, by the way, went 4 innings, gave up 8 runs on 7 hits. He struck out 2 and 1 base on balls and hit 2, which both were Siegel.
Umpire's going to check the ball. Make sure it's okay. I don't think pitchers at this level are good enough to do something with that ball if it did have a cut on it. There's a foul ball back to the backstop. So 0-2 now. Siegel. Bradley Evans on deck. Don't want to hit into a double play here because you want him to swing it. Off goes the runner to second. He's protecting him in the hit and run. Fly ball center field, and he'll tag at third. Should be an easy run, and yep, Shelby will score. And we'll go up 9-1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
So, sacrifice fly, RBI for Jay Siegel.
That 9th run brought to you by Pegram Insurance. Another insurance run on the board for Post 82. It's up 9-1. And that's going to bring out Bradley Evans. 1 swing of the bat here will make it 11-1. And we're getting into 10-run rule territory. Got to get to the 7th inning and up 10, folks. That's the rule in case you were wondering. 7th inning, not 5th.
Unlike in college basketball with the Mercer rule.
Evans takes it on the inside. They've been working him real hard on the inside. I mean, think about how many balls he's chopped left hand. I mean, he's taken a lot of pitch strikes, a lot of strikes today on the inside. They don't want to leave that ball out of the plate. Evans will drive it. There's the ball in the dirt, and he's going to go on over to second.
So he's in scoring position now.
Will be Dustin Jones. Well, with Evans batting, Dan, if you're on base, you're in scoring position.
Yes. I'll tell you what, Dustin Jones has good speed for a catcher. You won't see a catcher as fast as he is.
Evans, big chopper up the middle, is going to be caught by the second baseman, and he's going to get the out to end the inning.
But Shelby picks up another run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on. We go to the 6th inning on the Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard. Post 82 leading Burke County 9-1.
At B&B Buildings, you'll find just what you're looking for in carports, garages, and metal coverings. Great for outdoor picnic areas. They've got RV covers and side entry carports too. With great pricing and friendly customer service, you'll enjoy your shopping experience. B&B Buildings also carries portable patios with swing options and great play sets for the kids. B&B Buildings, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 2261 Lincoln and Highway 150 East in Cherryville, and the new Perennial Grove location, Highway 16 in Denver. They've got it all at the Bargain Station Outlet in Shelby. Planning to travel this year? Then come see the big line of luggage. Need small appliances for the kitchen? They've got that too. How about toys for the kids? They've got a big stock of toys, plus jewelry and watches too. Like we said, they've got it all at the Bargain Station Name Brand Outlet. The Bargain Station Name Brand Outlet, located at 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Don't forget the name, the Bargain Station Name Brand Outlet. How would you like to win a free dinner from the fine folks at Bill Shuford Heated and Air in Shelby? Of course you would. And you can. Or maybe you could win a vacation to Charleston, South Carolina. For the details on how you can win, call Bill Shuford Heated and Air at 704-484-0025. And check out their great spring specials from American Standard. Get up to $1,100 in rebates, plus special financing available too. Again, call Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 704-484-0025, or drop by their office, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. American Standard, your comfort is our concern.
Welcome back to Veterans Field at Keeter Stadium, where Shelby Post 82 leads 9-1 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, and we got a Jammin' Jay's Pizza call to the bullpen, Dan.
Yeah, I believe Chandler Young in there pitching now, right?
Looks like number 9. Is that him?
Let me check here. Yeah, it is Chandler Young. He is pitching now. I believe Jackson Mims has moved over to short.
Yep.
And that may be Philip Black.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Chase Holbert.
Chase Talbert.
Talbert.
Yeah.
Got an H in this one.
Okay. Let's see.
Halbert. That's what I got on mine.
Yeah, Halbert's right.
Halbert.
Halbert, yes.
Kings Mountain up 19-1.
No,
Union County up 19-1 now over Kings Mountain. Goodness.
Halbert played, of course, for Coach Steve Hodge at Crest. Had a good year for the Chargers. He's had a good year for Post 82 when he's in the lineup.
Gaston Braves up 9-2 after 5 over Rutherford County. Rutherford folks. Pitch outside. 2 balls and no strikes. This is number 2, Luke Baker, the catcher. Been catching all night. Not been doing too bad.
He's 1 for 2 on the night.
3 balls and no strikes now to Baker. Young having little problems finding the strike zone here. First batter, there he does for the first strike. Strike 1. And the 3-1 pitch now is swung and a miss. Strike 2 on Baker.
Last 3 innings, Burke County has got the leadoff man on base.
Burke County might be down 9-1, folks, but they have just as many hits as the Shelby outfit. Just they've left tons and tons of runners on base.
Well, they left 7 on base while Post 82 has left 6 on base.
That ball was 3 feet behind the batter there, Dan. I know you were looking at the scorebook.
Yeah. So, again, they get the leadoff man on. Base on balls.
Next up, number 18, Elijah Reese.
So that's going to bring up Elijah Reese. He is today. Have we said him? Yeah, lefty.
Reese is 1 for 2. Base hit back in the second inning for Burke.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Game 2 tomorrow night up in Morganton at Shelby Field. It'll be on the air at 6:45. 7 o'clock game time.
Swinging him foul tipped back to the mound. You folks online have had my computer here. The display just went out. And what I'm going to do online, as soon as this inning is over, folks, between innings, if we're going to go off air, online only, we're going to go off air. Just stay with us. We'll be right back on. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Young. And this one's definitely going over towards, missed the cameraman by about 15 feet. If he runs down there and gets that ball down, he can have a free icy. I think that's what they do.
No, not now.
They don't do it anymore?
I remember when our buddy Joseph Talent used to do PA here, and he did a great job, as does Shannon now. Allen is PA here. He'd always say, bring foul balls to concession stand for a treat.
For a treat. Passed ball allows the runner to move up to second. So Young having all kinds of trouble right now finding the strike zone, Dan. A 9-1 ball game. All they need for him to do is get 6 outs here. And Shelby score 2 and they can get out of here. But he's having problems just finding the plate right now. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a shot into center field. Let's see if they test Hastings. They're not going to this time, as he unleashes the cannon on that throw. Remind me a lot of Chris Mason. I used to play with him at Bessemer back in center field. Not too many people tested that arm, Dan.
He was a pretty good pitcher, too.
Yeah, he hit 93 on the gun. Mace pitched. He made it up to AA ball and played some independent league before he finally called it a career, and he's now, I think, selling insurance or something in Alabama.
Alabama.
That's about as close to coming to hitting somebody without hitting them. Young, he don't know where it's going, Dan. He's all over the place right now.
Shelby does have, I believe. No, that's not the players warming up down there. I think somebody else is warming up the Shelby bullpen.
There's a couple of kids playing around down there. Now, Burke County just did have somebody warming up. Shelby don't have anybody right now. There's an overhand something from Chandler. That is a breaking ball or change up or something, but he came overhand with that. Chandler, sidearm pitcher.
Went after it, missed it, batter did.
There's the drop down sidearm. That gets by the catcher. Second one of the inning. It is now 9-2 on Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.